Hello, my name is Mary Willis. I'm a graduate student at the University of Alabama in the School of Interactive Technology. I am trying to achieve my Master of Science degree, and that is why I have built this project that is dedicated to all the Alzheimer's patients and caregivers. It is a very small website, by no means a comprehensive one, nor is it meant to be taken as medical advice. But I have worked with Alzheimer's patients and been a facilitator of a support group of Alzheimer's patients' families and caregivers. And my heart goes out to all of those. I lost an aunt and an uncle both with Alzheimer's. So this is a labor of love for me. What I hope to do is to show you just a few resources that most of all you'll know that you're not alone, that there's a lot of support out there for you, for your loved one, and for the caregivers of those people. I want to walk you briefly through my website. It's called a Computer-Mediated Memory Retention Exercises and Resources for the Dementia Patient and Caregiver, a beta development project. On the home page, you'll see a video from the Alzheimer's Association that's a very moving and stirring one. Right under there, I have a transcript of everything that it says. I know I have for hearing impaired, even though the video doesn't speak out. It moves very fast, so I thought that rather than you trying to read so quickly and have to back up and reread, if I just put a transcript, it would make it easier for you to see everything that is on that video. And then we have a picture that says, what does memory look like in the brain? And if you click on the picture, it enlarges, and then you can see all the different things. And then you just go up here and you close that picture, and you're right back to the website. I have an introduction MP3 you can click right here, and when I'm finished making this video that I'm in the process of making, it will be right here, and you can click on it and see this all over again to show you how to navigate or go through this website. The next page is called Memory Game. There's a little bit of prefix there to tell you about it. You don't have to play it online. You can put this on a board, but you can cut out pictures of people that they know and recognize and locations that you want them to be aware of in the neighborhood. And I might even suggest that you put your home so that wherever they are, if they can remember that home page, if they can remember what the house looks like, if they look at it over and over, or maybe even carry it in their wallet, a picture of the house, then if they ever become lost, they can find their way back home. And you can put these on a poster board, and you can have the names of what they are or who they are on little index cards, and just have them lay the index card on the correct picture, and just keep going over that. Now they may become frustrated, because some days they may have a clearer memory. Other days they may not. So if they become frustrated, simply put it aside and let them come back to it later. Then there are 3 videos. One is about tying your shoes. And under each video, there is also an MP3, or it's an audio recording of the video, because if you have any blind patients, then they can listen to the video. And there's one about brushing your teeth and one about crossing the street. So I hope that you'll watch those. And there are many more out there. If you can go to YouTube, you can look these up. If you don't know how, you can talk to someone, maybe a social worker, that can help you find some. Then news of interest. Now you're going to get a little screen that says show all content or not. I always hit show all content because this is a safe website. So what this brings up is a blog, and a blog is just where people write their thoughts and ideas, or the thoughts and ideas of others. And this is one of the best Alzheimer's blogs of 2013, and they are very informative, and you can just hit next. It'll take you to the next one. About this one is early onset Alzheimer's, and continue on through and look at them. And then also down below that, I have a link for the National Alzheimer's Association, and then warning signs of Alzheimer's. So that's just a few things on there. And then we have a page called Resources for Caregivers and Patients. Now for caregivers, I have resources from alzheimers.gov. There's a lot of things on there. The Alzheimer's Caregiver, a lot of great information on there. If you have a new diagnosis of Alzheimer's or any kind of dementia, there's a great new website called I Have Alzheimer's that has a lot of good work, good support work for you on there. And the first step I would do would be to get a good social worker, because you're going to have to wade through a lot of information, a lot of paperwork, and they can help you get through that. And then this is a beautiful documentary. It's called The Forgetting. It's a story of Alzheimer's. And then I have some statistics. And all of these statistics are courtesy of the Alzheimer's Association website, so I want to give credit to them. And then we have important documents. And if you look here, you can get these from DHEC or Alzheimers.org. I have facts and figures, an infographic. Here's a medication list that you can write down all the medications that you or your loved one are on to take to doctor visits. A do not resuscitate order, more facts and figures, a HIPAA release form that gives them permission to use your medical records or look at them. A mini mental status exam. This is what they give to show competence or incompetence. A South Carolina living will, a South Carolina healthcare power of attorney. And that's just a few forms. I have a contact page that you can fill out, and this information will come to me. And then on the horizon, I found this article, and it talks about, what they're looking at, as far as a cure, or at least a diminishing of Alzheimer's. So it's a pretty decent article. It's a little medical, a little wordy, but there's some good information in there. So, and it's not very long. So I would ask that you, if you get a chance, please read that. This is a link to a paper that I wrote for my graduate school. It's a literature review on technology that's out there for Alzheimer's patients. And I was a little excited at first, but then a little disappointed because all of it seems to be like alarms and that type of thing. But if you get a chance, I'd like for you to read that as well. And then there's a calendar that just lists different holidays. And then there's a test. It's your knowledge of Alzheimer's. You can put your name, what role, if you're the patient or the caregiver. It's only 5 questions. You just answer them, and then you hit submit. And if you go right here to test answers, then it simply gives you the answers to all the questions that we asked. And then there's a site map. And what that does, it shows you all the pages that are on here. And you can click and go to them, or you can search up here. So I hope you'll find this website informative. I hope it'll be a help to you. I really wanted it to be friendly and inviting and not overwhelming. And it is very small. It's not a huge website that'll take you to a million different pages. And I wish the very best for you. I know that you're facing something very tough, and my hope is that they find a cure for Alzheimer's very soon. Thank you so much for your time.